Simione Vakasiuola is a Tongan church elder in Katikati. One of the victims, Helani, was living with him. But he's also a volunteer firefighter, and last night he was called out to the accident, not knowing who was in it or what he'd see.
John, I saw something that I didn't want to see, something that I didn't expect to see when I became a firefighter. It's probably the worst nightmare for a firefighter to respond to a call out and see what I saw last night. Some people that we know.
Yeah, it must have been the most terrible thing. And one of them, Helani, lived with you, was in your home, part of your family.
Helani was a good friend of ours. He was a missionary around the Pacifics. He was a very talented man. He was in Katikati because he wanted to study to be a youth counselor at the Bethlehem Institute of Technology, which is a Bible-based college. He had that desire to work and help the youth out. Because of that, he find his way down to Katikati, living with us while he had a family up in Auckland. But he was a very active member of the Katikati youth, and he was the leader of our youth group as well. So we'll miss him.
So he was working at the packing house to raise money to pay for his studies and living with you and your family while he was studying. And last night I know you had the terrible task of calling his family to tell them what had happened.
Yes. I feel that it is my responsibility to ring his mother and tell him. It's probably the hardest thing that I have ever done in my life, just to say the word to a mother that his son has moved on.
Yeah, Simione, it's truly terrible. And to the other families who are back in Tonga and who have lost their sons and husbands and brothers in these circumstances, it's heartbreaking for entire communities, isn't it?
It is very sad for the whole Tongan community. And for the people of Tonga who have heard the news, I am pretty sure that they feel the pain just as we are now.
Simione, I had no idea that the community of Tongan seasonal workers was so big in the Katikati area. It seems that there's 20, 30, 40 Tongan workers there, and that many of them return year after year after year, and they're very much part of your church, are they?
Yes, they are. They are. It is bigger, that number. I think the whole of Katikati, the seasonal workers community is over 100, so they are very, very big part of our community while they are in New Zealand.
Simione Vakasiuola, who is the Tongan church elder in Katikati, who knew the men well. In fact, one of them, Helani, was living with him.